Yeah, my name is Pete Wieringa. I'm the general manager of Niagara Christian Gleaners. We're an organization that is relatively new. We began in around 2016 and dreamed to set up a food plant that intercepts surplus produce from growers. And with dehydration, we're able to salvage that and transform it into dehydrated food aid, which then we can send globally. We give it all away. It meets needs where food security is a real issue for many, and Canada has so much. And so we just feel compelled to make a difference with sharing that. We are a mission, we are not a business. And so we look for ways to involve as many people with a whole range of age and abilities. Yeah, so it's been quite a journey. We began production in 2018. We were fortunate to build a brand new facility. We have no government funding, so we are relying on people, businesses, organizations, churches to sort of fall in love with us and support us financially. They come alongside us. They also come alongside us with the help that we need to do this work. We're able to make use and involve as many as possible. The age and abilities thing is we've got children coming in here working alongside a grandfather who might be 90 years old. So it's pretty unique that way, very special. And then this food, we send it, much of it overseas. The beauty of dehydrated food is now it's safe and it doesn't need any extraordinary refrigeration. We simply take what's perishable that has a shelf life and we transform that into dehydrated food. So it's been pretty special. We started with one dryer initially, and that actually turned out to be early on our thing that was holding us back was we were overwhelmed with food and the support of the volunteers and our financial supporters, and we just took another step to say, hey, we need to add capacity to our plant. So we made a commitment to buy a second dehydrator from Nile Systems, which was identical to the first. And so as it stands now, this plant has the capacity to intercept about 4 million pounds of fresh produce a year. And that will translate into at least 15 million servings. And we are under expansion now because the second dehydrator, once that came fully online, that created the peripheral challenges, which were more incoming food, more need for storage, more space for our volunteers. And so we are currently under a planned expansion now, 5 years in. Yeah, so that's in a nutshell what Niagara Christian Gleaners is doing. We're not new to it. There's 9 gleaner plants in Canada, and we're the most recent one. And so we've been able to learn a lot from the others as to how to do this. We zeroed in on a batch dryer from Nile. The alternative is belt drying systems, which do equally good work as far as transforming food, but has some challenges. The batch dryer allows us to do a greater range of produce. Like fruit, we can dry fruit as readily as we can dry a potato. It makes no difference in the dryer system that we have. Whereas the fruit does create challenges for belt drying systems. So a couple days of drying fruit and it's caramelized on the belt, and it's quite a chore to clean. So some gleaners have shied away from doing fruit, and we're happy to bring that on and add it to our range of food aid that we send, which is well received. An example of where our food goes, we've seen our food used in Haiti, school nutrition program there, where our rehydrated carrots were a nutritional supplement to kids who were typically getting a bowl of white rice. Then we saw our carrots being blended into that and layered on top and just adding value to their meal. And so we love aligning ourselves with those organizations that are doing that kind of work, and to be able to support them and bless them with food that comes right here from our Ontario farmers and growers. The reason we get as much as we do is these growers really are challenged with what to do with their surplus. Often it's simply it's a grade, and we're on the parameters, the bookends of their grading spectrum. So the consumer here in Canada is demanding number one produce, perfect produce, the right color, right diameter, right size, all of these things. And these growers, who are large commercial growers, they certainly have surplus available for us. So we present to them an option saying, hey, if you route it through us, we're going to transform that. We're going to bless somebody else with it who needs it. And that warms their hearts. They're growers, their passion is growing, they're good at what they do. And we're a conduit really of their gift. And so that's Niagara Christian Gleaners.